Then characteristics of management accounting. Management accounting useful. It is useful in decision making. And then how it is useful in the decision making, because you know that financial accountant and cost accountant, they will prepare the balance sheet and PL account, all these things, and the cost accountant, they will analyze the cost wherever it is going out and going in, then coming in. Then the management accounting, based on that data, they will make a decision. Then financial accounting and accounting, cost accounting information. This I told you that they will receive from the both of these accountants. Then internal use, information which are provided from both of this accounting, management accountant will use this information for the internal purposes, and it may be for the employees and it may be for the shareholders. Not the shareholders means the internal stockholders of the company. Then it's concerned with future, because forecasting is will it will be there, and the flexibility in presentation of information. After arranging all this data, it will be used for it will be useful while presenting. Then is scope of management accounting. Scope of management accounting, financial accounting, it will provides the basic historical data which helps the management to forecast and plan its financial activities for the future period. Okay, thus it is an effective and successful management accounting. There should be a proper and well designed financial accounting system. And same as cost accounting, in cost accounting, they use more of the techniques, costing techniques like CVP analysis and profit volume analysis, then marginal costing, all these things, and budgeting and forecasting. After getting the information, they will forecast, and based on the history, based on the previous year balance sheet and net profits, they will allocate the budget. Then tax planning, after doing all these transactions recorded, then they will be used for the tax accounting, and to plan how to minimize the tax liabilities and save more funds for the business. Then reporting to management, for effective and timely decisions, there should be a system of prompt and intelligent reporting to the management. Then cost control procedure. Management accounting is incomplete without effective cost control procedures like inventory control, labor control, overhead control, budgetary control. Then statistical tools. There are various tools for presenting the data, like graph, tables, charts, etc. Then is financial analysis and interpretation. Management accountant employees use various techniques to analyze and interpret financial data to make it understandable and usable to the management. Okay. And internal control and internal auditor. Management accountant heavily depends on the internal financial controls like internal audit and internal check to plug loopholes in the financial system of the concern. Then in the function, it comes to planning, coordinating, controlling, communication. Communication involves various other head department heads are there. So that's why management accountant has to communicate with those departments and to run the business activities smoothly and properly. And financial analysis and interpretation, you know that. Qualitative information, tax policies, and decision making. Why I'm doing fast is because I have to go for the second unit. We will solve the questions, so that's why. Then this is a differentiate between the financial accounting and management accounting. Here I will You just take the screenshot of this one. Okay. Here, external and internal users in financial accounting information is mainly intended for the external users like investors, shareholders, creditors, government authorities, etc. In management accounting, information is mainly meant for internal users, that is for the management. Then it is based on the double entry system, and management accounting, it's not based on the double entry system because they use more of the techniques, tools, all these things. Then statutory requirements, financial accounting is mandatory because laws they have to apply in that while doing the income statement and while preparing the income statement and financial reports. Then management accounting is here is optional. Then analysis of cost and profit. Management accounting, they will provide the detailed information about the individual products, departments, plants, etc. And in financial accounting shows the PL, profit and loss of the business as a whole. Then in past and future data, financial accounting uses the historical data, and in the future data will be used by the management accounting because they will forecast the future figures. And then periodic and continuous reporting, accounting standards. In accounting standards, company are required to prepare financial accounts as per the accounting standards. For management accounting, it is not at mandatory, but they can use or they cannot use. Then types of statements prepared. Here, financial accountant prepares the income statement and balance sheet, the positional statement. And in management accounting, they will prepare the performance report of sales manager or any other department manager, which are used by the top level management. And publication and audit, monetary and non-monetary measurements, you go through it. I will send this copy in the BU StudyMate website. Then the limitations of management accounting. What are the limitations is, it is based on the, it is not based on the historical data. Okay. Because management accountant will be used, they will make the decision for the futures, and a lack of wide knowledge because management accountant doesn't have knowledge about the financial account and cost accounting. Then complicated approach is management accountant provides mass of data using various accounting and non-accounting subjects for decision making purpose, but sometimes management avoids the complicated and lengthy course of decision making. Okay. And not a substitute management is management accounting only provides the information to the management for decision making, but is not a substitute of management and administration. Costly system, yes, the installation, all these things, it may cost. Then developing stage, lack of objectivity. Lack of objectivity means the interpretation of information provided by the management accounting may influenced by personal bias of the interpreter of the data. Then resistance from staff. The existing accounting and management staff may not welcome the introduction of management accounting system. This may be because they look at the system with suspicion that it will add to their work and responsibility. Okay. This is not at all important chapter, but for the purpose of examination, it is very much useful because in this chapter you may get 6 marks or you may get 14 marks question. So that difference between cost accounting, management accounting, and financial accounting and management accounting is very much important, and limitations also important, characteristics also. Okay. Then we will move to the next chapter.